Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. As you guys can see, the headlines on the sports news: Sheriff's dead last in the league. Today, we're going to have a matchup, starring my team, the Pittsburgh Hazards, the team that I'm managing, and the once again Hawaiian Kahunas. But more importantly, Casey Woods, subscriber quarterback, broken thigh, out for 8 weeks. His season is done, possibly his career. A thigh injury like that can be very devastating to a quarterback, especially if it's that you use your legs for a lot passing the ball. And so that thigh could mess with him. Hopefully, he can bounce back. Who knows? Here's the power rankings as well going into this week. But I am going to be showing you guys, we're going to be looking at the highlights of the game, the Hawaii versus Pittsburgh game. Honestly, the reason Hawaii's getting back-to-back is, one, they won their game last week, or the last time they aired, and two, it's like my team going up against a subscriber team. I don't want to miss that, so we're going to see who can get a win here. Pittsburgh, they need this bad, and so does Hawaii to get back to 500. They're on a roll, and they're going to see if they can continue that win, start a win streak. For us, we're trying to break I think it's a 3-game losing streak, and right off the rip, it would be tipped up. Huge chance for Pittsburgh to get their hands on it. Just going to go out of the reach later in the game. Later in the first, pass down to Dixon, who would have the speed to cut it to the outside, all the way inside the 30, make it to 25. Huge game for Pittsburgh on their opening drive. Next play, Chang. Hands off. Richmond cuts back, goes up the middle, cuts it back to the right. An amazing run, only for about 3 yards there, but it was still a good run. Later, dumping it down to that right side. Going to keep just attacking that right side there. It's a big dump off and catch. Chang steps back, this time slant to Murphy's, who is going to get into the end zone. Pittsburgh up on the opening drive, making Hawaii look a little weak here. They'd get the ball back later. McCarthy, who's been huge for this team, is going to take it across the 50. Patton finally chases him down later. Quarterback stepping back, dumps it down this side to Saunders, the running back on the outside. He's got the speed. Can he close it? No, he can't. Page missed the tackle. Touchdown, Hawaii. And just like that, game would be tied up 7-7. That would be the end of the first quarter. So Hawaii, why is it snowing? It's not snowing. It's actually just, I don't know. Why is it? It's definitely a glitch. Before not before halftime, but they would attempt a field goal there, though Hawaii would, after a decent drive that stalled out, and they would miss the field goal. So the kicker misses the chance to take the lead here. Later, Richmond's stiff arm says, "Get the fluff off of me." Treated that man like Derrick Henry treated Josh Norman. And then dumps it down to Dixon. Going to be hearing his name a lot. He's pretty good. Chang stepping back, going down the middle this time. It's caught and a first down. Pittsburgh's going to attempt their own field goal, and this one they're going to hit, and it's right down the middle. A 25-yard easy field goal, and that would take us into halftime. Pittsburgh up 10-7 here. They would have the ball later. Chang over the head to Dixon. And he would get around to the 30 or the 40 something, 40, 41, something like that. Then a handoff to Richmond, and wow, dude, shooting the gap. I need a name there. That was an amazing play. Later, Hawaii would get the ball back. Defense holds their ground. Hawaii starting inside their own 20. Can they do something with it? 3rd and 10. Stepping back, dumping it down to McCarthy. He has been such a big player for this team. 3rd and 10 here. What are they going to do? Bowers dumps it down. And who is it? Oh, my God. It's the subscriber wide receiver as he gasses out, thank goodness. But, the general manager / owner for the Hawaii Kahunas stated why they want to, keep Jeremy on that locked list. And it's because of plays like that. This is the second time in the series, back-to-back weeks, where he has just made a huge play that ultimately gives his team the lead. I mean, if Jeremy doesn't pull off that amazing catch, then I don't think Hawaii's scoring there. I mean, I give it to Bowers and the squad for finishing it, but oh my God, there's McCarthy, and that one right there is the nail in the coffin. Unless Pittsburgh can score, time is against them. Only 61 seconds left, though. 21-10. McCarthy, at the end of the day, I think you got to give him the game ball, even though Germany had that amazing play. Interception! There it is. That's the nail in the coffin. Intercepting Chang. And Hawaii looks like a different team than the beginning of the series. Or the beginning of this season. I mean, the series hasn't even been going on for that long. They have turned it around. Is beating Pittsburgh a big statement? Not really. We are a lower team. I mean, we were 1-4 coming into this game, so I don't know what to say. I feel like we just let too many big plays. They are going to give the game ball, the player of the game, the MVP, to William Bowers. I think it's got to go to McCarthy, man, because that man went off. But I can see why Bowers would get it, because he did play decent. Chang, you know, not too good. The running game is really hard in this game to get going, so you know it is what it is. But you know, good game to the Hawaii Kahunas. I hope to see this team in the playoffs. Look at Jeremy. Look at Jeremy. 4 catches, 81 yards. McCarthy had 3 for 84, I think. Here's the transactions, but I think Zimmer his statement stands true on why he wants to keep Jeremy locked on this team. He is a game changer for that offense. Let's get into some other news. And the Honolulu Cojones, they're on I believe a 2-game winning streak, 3-game winning streak, something like that. Yeah, they're on a 2-game winning streak. But I want to note Mr. Bell over here. He's doing really good on a 3-game winning streak. I'm honestly okay with, if we're gonna lose, let's lose big. And we're facing the Miami Sharks this week, which is a very good team. They've only lost 1 game, but we're gonna be getting some simming done here, week 7. We're gonna take a look at the leaders so we can see how the subscriber players are doing in this league. After we're done simming though, but I want to get through some of this, so we're gonna sim some games. Big news last week, Johnny Metro though ended up leaving his Tennessee Bears squad. They just didn't want to pay him, and he wanted more money, and he ended up in I feel like a better situation than what he was in. Let's actually go take a look at the situation he landed in. He landed with I believe it was the Philadelphia Liberty, and they are currently, I believe, like 3-3, and so he is still the starter. So that's good. We'll see how that goes for him. But yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's get some simming done. Arizona, 1-game winning streak. They're looking like the Devils are looking good under Zach Keister. Oh, but they're going to fall to the New York Metros. And that's going to snap their win streak, unfortunately for them. But let's go ahead. Let's go down to this Denver KC game. Who's going to win that one? It's KC Arrowheads winning that one. The Cougars are on a 3-game losing streak. They have yet to win ever since the Honolulu Kahunas beat them. Now, my old team versus the Tennessee Bears versus Hawaii. What's gonna happen? Tennessee versus Hawaii. Hawaii is gonna upset Tennessee. Well, I don't know if it's an upset. I think we gotta start taking Hawaii kind of serious. Look at what Hawaii has done. Oh no, look at what Hawaii has done. They started off really bad. They have not lost since week 4. Wow. Pretty impressed by them, man. Zim's already turning that team around. All right, let's sim a couple more here. Atlanta over LA. Miami beats Buffalo. And now Mr. Bell's squad is up to bat. The Walleyes, the Minnesota Walleyes. Got rid of that kicker simulate game. And he's going to beat Detroit and that quarterback subscriber, Caden Osborne, falling 16-6. And now Minnesota is on a 4-game win streak, which is like the second longest win streak under the New England Minutemen, who are 6-0, have yet to lose. Let's see, are they going to lose this week? Probably not. Yeah, no, not even close. They dominate the Empires, who are 1-5. Let's go ahead and get out of this. I think this is my bye week, so at least we get a break from losing. So let's go ahead, simulate the rest of this week, and see what happens here. So we got Baltimore Flyers, Crane. Let's see. Keep our eyes for any subscribers that pop up here. We should be seeing. We seen me yesterday, so it can happen. Cleveland, Teapots are gonna keep them. Dallas, Denver. Denver has someone. The Empire. And here we go. Zimmer's got another choice to make here. So we're going to have to shoot this over to that general manager, H. Robles, which I feel has been a big part of his team. Has a partner in media who demands he bump his contract to $26.26 million for his good play. Choose love or choose money. Can't be both. And he says one word, accept. H. Robles wanting more money. A big contract, 26.26, I believe, or 24 million for playing so good, which he has done. And what the general manager has done is said, yes, we're going to pay him. And Tennessee's could possibly lose another person. Outside linebacker Bates, we'll have to find out if, they make him or not. And for Washington, chances of them accepting this probably is not high. It's probably not high. I don't think they only have one accept left. We'll have to see what they do. Tennessee is going to keep their outside linebacker, so that is good. Fullback for San Francisco Waves. Obviously, Heath Robles. Or Robles? I don't even know how you would say that. It's such a weird Robles. Heath Robles. Signs. Either way, he's signed a contract. A big contract. Might be one of the highest paid players in the league. Cougars let go of Wilfred Olson, the right DT, who was 86 overall, who is going to the Minutemen. So here's all the big moves, though. No subscribers besides obviously me last week. So yeah, big moves, honestly. Big moves. So really quick, I just want to shoot the general manager his defensive stats, kind of just showing him that he probably made the right decision here. But matter of fact, I want to see too if he did. Let's see. We're looking for Honolulu. Here we go. He's not a top 3 tackler, but he's up there. So, it is a big drop. 90 overall. Hammond, 81 overall. It is a big drop. So, you guys let me know what you think about that. And we're going to keep it on moving here. So, we have Miami today. Hawaii has Chicago Blues. Let's go ahead and simulate. KC wins to continue their winning streak, I believe. Or no, they bounce back. No, yeah. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Denver falls again. What's happened to the Cougars, man? 4-game losing streak. That's crazy. The Riders, the Indianapolis Riders are doing good. The Patriots. The New England Minutemen are still undefeated. Oh my goodness. The Tigers finally lose their first game, Cincinnati, against the LA Horns. Carolina and Arizona falls. They're on a 2-game losing streak now and falling out of the playoff race. They need to win. Now, 3-game winning streak for the Kahunas. They're going up against a team on a 3-game losing streak. Can Chicago break the losing streak? Yes, they can. They're going to win 20-10 over Hawaii. What about Pittsburgh on a 4-game losing streak? Can they? Yes, they can, and it's a huge 31-10 win over Miami. Let's freaking go, boys. Let's go. I love it. We are now moving on to the next week here. Washington versus Minnesota. This is going to be interesting, because Minnesota is looking really good. They're on a 4-game winning streak. Mr. Bell is going... Oh, my goodness. The Walleyes. Really? Oh, just won again. They're on a 5-game winning streak. All right, so let's see what's happening today. Baltimore. They've had a lot of choices to make, man. So has the Buffalo... I don't even remember what their name is. Garrison. This is actually a quarterback, and he's really angry. I wonder what they're going to do here. He wants $13.83 per year. Interesting. Cleveland back on there as well. Denver, who's really just... What's happened to Denver? They're falling apart. They have not won in over a month. And Baldwin wants a raise. Wonder if he's going to get it. LA. New York Empire. And now, wow. Okay, so I get my first ever player wire. And it's L. Chang asking for a 1.50 million raise, or he will pack his bags. On the other hand, you do have some money. Pay it. Let me look at my roster sheet. I wish I could look at stats and stuff. I was really wanting, Munoz to take over. He's younger. Salary rank 20th. We're not winning games. We're losing either way. We did just win one game before. I know this may sound crazy, but I don't know though, because Chang does help with our chemistry. The goal is to try and, you got to pay. Chemistry is really important. It's not just about overall. And I would like to keep a good chemistry, and he kind of helps. I'm going to accept it. Just because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a quarterback or not. And I don't think Chang is ultimately the reason why we're losing. Because he has had a fairly decent year. They need to add in somewhere where we can pull up stats right here. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this. I mean, he's our starting quarterback, L. Chang. You're staying on the squad, man. Seattle, G. Moody wants a little more. I mean, that's not that big of a thing. We'll see what they do. V. McDonald. Tennessee, who's literally dead last. Oh my God, he wants a lot of money. He is at 89 overall. The Raw, wide receiver. No other subscribers have been tasked or asking for a new contract, so we'll see. Still a long season to go, though. But there it is, all the moves made. Just seeing what other teams have. Yeah, no. There you go. Man. Not bad. Alright, we're in week 9. We're going to pause it here for this episode. We're not going to be watching any more games until we get to the playoffs. So just keep that in mind. We are going to be simming and doing the player wires and stuff like that. But then we'll be watching the wild card division and it's going to be fun. We at least bounced back. We're 2-5. I think I want to check our facility and it's something to get our chemistry up here. So yoga studio, 5% increase to player morale levels. Risk. Sex scandals happen during sessions, causing a decrease to player morale. Wait, what? So what's the point? Sex scandals? Oh my lord. You know what? I don't really understand bonus 5%. Facility name. I think I'm going to think I'm going to do this one. Training facility. Rope station. Yeah, so there's all kind of stuff we can kind of increase, it looks like here. 5% increase to defensive skill ratings. Players sustain random injuries while training. That's not good. Our stadium. Ooh, 3% increase to income. Fans get brain freeze, caught in fan outrage, vandalism to the facilities. So there's always a negative, it seems like, with the positive, which I guess that makes sense. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go for the yoga studio. Let's go ahead and build it. Upgrade your rehab facility. There you go. Okay. That's not bad. Because, I mean, we want that increase. It does look like... Did we take another injury? Let me just check really quick. Yeah. Yeah, save. Where do I go to check again? News. Oh, we did. We lost Woods. Dislocated finger. So we're going to be missing him. That's our starter. Strong safety. So that kind of sucks. Okay, well, here's the power rankings. The New England Minutemen, 4th best offense, 18th defense. But they're 8-0. They're the only team undefeated, and they're setting the LBL record and still doing it until someone beats them. They're the only team to win 8 games and not lose. Tampa Bay is behind them with 6-1. Tigers. These are the power rankings. So, it's not in order by depth chart. So, like, Minnesota, not really ranked that high, even though they're 6-2. I think they're more serious than what they're giving them credit for. Worst team in the league is Dallas still, as far as power rankings. For the playoff picture go, this is what it's looking like. The Sharks and Storm, if it ended today, would take the wild card for the Eastern Conference, eliminating the Kahunas, who fell all the way down to the bottom now after losing. And for the Western side, it's the new Louisiana Gators and the New York Metros. But, I mean, it's such a close race. It's still so early. One thing's for certain, New England Minutemen are dominating, and the Pirates, the Tampa Bay Pirates, are dominating. But even they have people behind them. So, we'll see what happens. Hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I know I am. And, yeah, until next time, see you guys on the next one. Peace.